and Michael Strahan.
Monday, April 18th, 2016. All right, it's the Monday. We got to get through it. We have to get through it.
You can do it.
It was a beautiful weekend in the city. Did everybody get here in time to enjoy the gorgeous weather and all of it?
Yeah, but you know what? It's going to be around all week. I'm looking at this paper right here. Today, Monday. 80 degrees, mostly sunny.
You know what that means? Everybody in the park is going to be topless.
Yeah.
Just so you know, if it goes above 68, the tops come off in Central Park.
Well,
it's
you know
amazing.
what? They might be off all week long because Tuesday 71, middle of the week, going to get down to upper 60s. But then back up to the 70s by the end of the week.
Wow.
So no complaints out of me. It feels good. I like it. I like it. How are you doing? How was your weekend?
Oh my gosh, it was a busy weekend. I basically spent my entire weekend in Tribeca and Lower Manhattan. It was the Tribeca Film Festival is in town, yeah. And so Mark, the premiere of this movie that Mark is in, the Katie Holmes directorial debut, all we had.
How'd that go?
Great. It was really great. Mark plays such a disgusting, despicable person. I don't recognize him. He is so gross. But it's a great picture. She does a terrific job.
All we had.
Yeah. And so we went there, and then we went to the after party at Vandal.
Oh,
that place you were just telling me about. I was like, oh my gosh, Michael was just telling me about this place. Yeah,
great. It's a great place. Did you go downstairs or upstairs? When you walked in, did you go down?
I guess we went downstairs. It seemed like we stayed on the same. I guess it was down.
Yeah, you got to really pay attention because it's kind of one level.
Upstairs
kind of
is like the
upstairs is the restaurant
where they eat dinner, right?
And
so
then
this was more of a
like
club,
a lounge club.
They had a great DJ. By the way.
No, it's a great spot. I love that spot.
And then yesterday I was back at Tribeca because I moderated a panel for the girls from Broad City. And we had like all of these young film students and people who are like trying to create their own web series. You know, they did a Q&A and they talked about like their entire creative process and they showed the season 3 finale to Broad City.
Did they show your clip from when you were on Broad City?
No. Because that was season 2. That was so last season. But I did introduce myself as, I was like, hi, I'm Kelly Ripa. I played Kelly Ripa on season 2.
Broad City.
Yeah.
But that's good. That's great.
It's really great. So it was a very, very busy but gorgeous weekend. I tried to stay outside as much as possible.
Yeah. Well,
what about you? What'd you do? Were you here in town?
I was here in town working. Very busy weekend inside.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, we started shooting on the $100,000 pyramid.
Oh, you did? Yeah. You started this weekend. So you had to shoot all weekend?
I had to shoot all weekend.
Oh, my God. Don't you want to have, like, I mean...
No, but you know what?
Don't you want to have a life?
I do have a life. I have a life. But you know what? This is like you shoot basically the whole season in 7 days. So I took this weekend, and I'll take next weekend,
and
I'll get it out the way. But you'll shoot multiple shows. Like, you'll shoot 3 or 4 a day.
It's different than a sitcom.
It's different than a sitcom. A sitcom, you sit there every day, and you're like, oh, my God, I want to go home.
Yeah.
But this is fun. I mean, the matchups and watching everybody compete, and people are winning a lot of money. I mean, you're sitting there and somebody's winning over 100 grand, and you're like, really? They just won over 100 grand, and to see the excitement.
Wait, they win over 100 grand at the $100,000 pyramid?
Yeah, you know what? You have the winner's circle.
Right.
And if you make it there one time, you play for 50 the first time.
Okay.
If you make it back twice, you play for 100 the second time.
Okay.
So if you only make it there once in the course of the game, each person makes it once, they play for 50,000
So you could win, like, you could win 150.
You can win 150 if you're that good.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but it's a lot of fun, and some of the answers, it's weird what people think of when they see a word and what they think of to get somebody else to say that word.
I know, it's awful.
Yeah.
It really, it's like, that's like, I mean, it's like.
Some guy, I'm like, dude, you are going to prison once this show is over. You're going to jail, and another guy, I'm like, you will never get a date, ever. in your life.
Did you ever watch the old clips of the $25,000
Oh, yeah, Dick Clark. I
Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, there are some things that, like, oh, my, just the celebs alone were so zany. Because they had, like, a staple of celebs back in those days that would just do the game show circuit. And they were so extraordinary and such comedians, but they had a real rapport with each other from competing against each other.
And that's the best thing about it. Like, David Letterman, like, so many people used to go on the $25,000 pyramid. And here, I mean, we had Anthony Anderson yesterday play against Sherry Shepherd.
Oh, that's got to be a good
when you get
matchup.
two comedians who know each other, or people, period, who know each other, it is make for the best game. Because they go at it. They'll get all the answers right for that round. They'll be like, yeah, what, in your face? You don't want none of this. So it's great. And Terry Crews, who's here today, Terry was on with me yesterday, too.
Very low energy.
Yeah, Terry Crews, yeah, Terry Crews, low energy, yeah. But it was a lot of fun. So that was my weekend. I spent all my entire weekend inside filming, but it was absolutely worth it because it was a lot of fun. But I got all week to hang out. Anybody want to hang out in the park? Let's go.
All topless all the time. And those are just the men. Anyway, so I don't know if you heard about this. This is the thing that I've been dreading, I've been fearing. A toy drone hit a British Airways jetliner on Sunday. Yeah. Yes.
I did not see
This is why I tell my son is like, he wants a drone desperately. All he wants is a drone. I'm like, you can't have a drone. You could hit a plane and then that's it. So yeah, no, a plane was, they say it's the first time it's ever happened. It's crashed into a passenger jet as it was landing at London's Heathrow Airport. It was carrying 132 passengers and 5 crew members. But it landed safely. There was no damage. Nobody was injured. But this is the thing. I mean, this is the thing that scares me so much about having these flying objects flying around. There's so many unknown variables in a scenario. And I'm not sure why, like, a kid's drone is allowed to be flying near an airport.
I mean, when I was in, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. And they were thinking about at one point making everybody register the drone. So that they can trace it back to you if something happened. But imagine if that thing gets sucked into the engine blows up, and everybody on that plane. So
I just think you need to have a license or some sort of, like, operating safety.
I agree.
To use it, no matter what it is, whether it's a toy or not. It's flying in the sky, and there's other things up there.
When I was in L.A., I remember coming out back, and there's a drone in my backyard. The dude next door, and I said, you better get that thing out of here. I'm coming over there.
And it left. Taking it inside.
Well, it was up there. I couldn't get it.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
I wanted to get it.
If it, like, landed in your yard, then you take it and you put it inside. And then they come, and you go like, oh, are you looking for your drone?
Like the old soccer ball, kicking the ball over the fence at the mean neighbor's house.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not going to get that ball. You kicked it. You go get the ball.
Yeah.
And we talked about this before. This is something, boy, I feel bad for these kids. We talked about it last year when it happened at Carnegie Mellon, but the University at Buffalo sent out acceptance letters to 5,109 prospective students, and they didn't mean to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, whoa. And imagine if you canceled all the other schools who accepted you, or you weren't telling your boys, yeah, I'm going to University at Buffalo. No, you're not. University, they mixed it up. Actually, University of California, San Diego did the biggest mix-up. They sent out roughly 46,000 students who applied, but 28 of them were rejected. So they sent out all these letters, and all of a sudden you get the rejection letter, like this was a joke, like we messed up. And that is just so scary for so many of these students because, you know, that's a big thing. You're going through it, too.
Well, it's interesting because at my son's school, they've instructed the students not to talk about what schools they were accepted to anybody because they say it brings up all sorts of feelings of panic and fear, and some kids... Well, because some kids haven't been accepted anywhere, you know, and some kids have, or some kids, I mean, and maybe they're afraid of this sort of thing. I don't know, but they've been instructed to not discuss
to any other kid, because the other kid doesn't feel like they are messing up because they didn't get accepted somewhere.
Correct, yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
I don't know. That's hard to keep when you're a kid. I'd be like, hey, man, I'm sorry you didn't get in, but I'm going.
You know, I think it's hard. I think It's harder, I would suspect. I mean, at least from my experience, I think it's harder. That would be a harder thing for girls to keep inside. My son, like, we can't get an answer out of him. Like, so, you know, the May 1st deadline is around the corner. Are you thinking where you might want to go to college? And now we're just like, at this point, we're like,
but he's been accepted.
He has.
He just needs to choose.
Yes, no, he just needs to choose. But, you know, it's May 1st, and we can't even get, like, a coast. Like, are you thinking East Coast or West Coast? Or the South Coast? Like, can you give us, like, an area that
he won't give you anything.
He keeps saying that he'll, you know, right now he's feeling, you know, he's feeling a certain way. He'll let us know.
Wow.
I told you, though, he'll say to me like this. He'll say, where do you think I should go? And I go, I think you should go where you want to go. Where do you want to go? He's like, I want to go where you think I should go. I'm like, I think we should see other people. We literally are not, nobody will give a facial expression. There's
but do you want him to stay close to home, or would you like to see him get away from home?
That's a very interesting question, because on the one hand, I think, yes, he should get away from home, and on the other hand, I think he should also go to the strongest program. And so I'm sort of conflicted in my thought process. I have lots of thoughts. I don't want to get into it. I cannot.
Plus, you can't say it because he might see the show,
right.
And then he's going to know what you're thinking.
Right. Somebody at school will show him this, and I don't want to tip my hat because he's looking. I think he wants us to make the decision for him, and that's not going to happen.
No.
We're not going to make the decision for him.
That's smart, though. It's his decision. It's his life. You'd hate to make it, and then he doesn't like it there because he's going to say,
then it's our fault.
Yeah,
right.
It's your fault.
Right. Although there was at one point he was thinking of another school that neither one of us liked, and we were like, I mean, that sounds great.
Well, two parents who are going to have to worry about college in about 18 years. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen had a baby girl, everybody. Yes. 18 years, then they leave you. Luna Simone Stevens.
Oh.
I like that.
I like that name.
I thought it was Luna Legend, but his name, you know, is really Stevens. So Luna Simone Stevens. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Come on, nobody's born with the last name Legend for real.
I think that's a great. I love the last name Legend.
My name is John.
John Legend.
John Legend. No. But so Luna Simone Stevens, two of the nicest people, two of the smartest people. Congratulations to Chrissy and John and to baby Luna. 6 pounds, 11 ounces.
So cute. Oh, my gosh. So there's a new, we had about, 10 years ago, 11 years ago. Oh, my gosh. We had this man named Suresh on our show. He set a Guinness Book of a Guinness World Record for binge-watching television. He was watching oh, yeah, there he is. There's Suresh. Yep. He broke the record. He watched TV inside our studio window box for 69 hours and 48 minutes. That was crazy. Do you remember that?
No sleep. Just sitting there watching TV.
Just sitting there watching TV. It was crazy. Remember, we would go out there and, like, tap on the window just to, like, distract him and just to be
watching?
Anything, everything.
Anything?
Everything.
Did he have a remote, or was he stuck on one channel?
Yeah, no, he had a remote. He could change his channel.
I was going to say, he's like an ABC studio because he only watched ABC. I was just curious.
Well, check it. There's a new world record holder in town. His name is Alejandro A.J. Fragoso. He's the new world record holder for TV binge watching at, are you ready? He shattered the record, 94 hours. Over the course of 5 days, he watched episodes of Curb Your Enthusiasm, Battlestar Galactica, Twilight Zone, Bob's Burgers, and more. I am unfamiliar with Bob's Burgers.
That's a cartoon. It's a cartoon.
Of course he knows.
Yeah, cartoon show. Yeah. I don't even know if, I don't think it's still, is it still on? Huh. It is? Okay, it is. Our young guy back there works here is like, yeah, it's still on. I watch it every day. Yeah, Bob's Burgers.
Isn't that crazy?
But 94 hours, you must suffer from something. 94 hours.
Yes.
If I'm up for too long, I just start going delirious. Something must happen.
He did go delirious. He went delirious. He started suffering from hallucinations, they said.
Oh.
And something called, it's called a micro naps. They're involuntary. So you're awake, but you start napping with your eyes open, which I think I have.
I just did it right now.
Right. I've been doing it for at least six to 7 years.
But I'm curious, does he get to go to the bathroom? You have to have a bathroom break.
There are some rules.
There's a couple of rules for that.
But it's very short.
Very short?
Yeah.
But what if it's like, you know...
Yes, you have to wear your adults.
You can't rush that sometimes. It's just, hey...
Then you don't get the record.
That's nature taking its course. Hurry up! Hey, man, leave me alone. I need a break here. It's like 5 minutes at least. A little shut-eye.
What is this? What's up on the TV? We've got something.
There are people's records. Like, what's your record? My record, I think, is like...
people's records of the most hours they spent binge watching TV. There are, what, 46% and 48%. Oh, for 1 to 5 hours, I've done that easily. 10+ hours, I've never done that. 6 to 10,
yeah.
I've been guilty a time or two.
I am micro-napping my way through this poll, so it was incredible. I feel so renewed and refreshed.
Any hallucinations?
Yeah, House of Cards I definitely have watched for an extended period of time. But I usually, you know, I see...
House of Cards and Breaking Bad are the ones that I did that 6 to 10 hour binge on.
I also watched The Godfather... You know, the mega... Have you ever seen the mega Godfather with the lost footage? It's like 9 hours long or something.
What?
I did watch that during a very blizzardy... you know, it was a blizzardy day, so we watched The Godfather for like 17 hours or something.
What?
Yeah. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
And if you get a chance, I mean, The Jungle Book is the #1 movie in America, everybody.
Yeah.
The Jungle Book made $103.6 million, making it the biggest April movie debut since ever. And it's the largest, the second largest, biggest April opening ever behind the Furious 7 movie. That is amazing, and I gotta say, it's a great movie. I don't think you've seen it.
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Kids would love it. You would love it. And
people kept sending me pictures of the Jungle Book in bookstores. The book itself.
Oh, you know why? Because when we were here and I said it's one of my favorite books, and the movie was incredible, you said that was a book, and and then I started.
No, I did. I was like, that's a Disney cartoon. It's not a book. He's like, no, but it's based on
You made me question myself. I was like,
don't let me make you question yourself.
I was like, please don't make me look stupid. Please be a book. Please be a book. Please be a book. Sure. And thank goodness it was a book.
No, but sometimes I read everything, but I must admit, I have never read The Jungle Book. I'm not sure how it escaped me. I'm not quite sure. I think it's one of those scenarios where I went straight to the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had no idea, and so now I'm going to read The Jungle Book.
I love The Jungle Book. Charlotte's Web was another book I loved to read back when I was a kid. Man, taking me back. I might start crying right now. But you know what? We have a very big show today, everybody. Yes.
Katharine McPhee is here from Scorpion. Yeah.
And also, the very low energy Terry Crews is here.
He probably will not get up and dance. He probably will be very quiet.
Yes.
I'm just telling you. He will probably micro-nap his way through the interview.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, listen to this. We're going to begin Take Charge of Your Health Week with tips and easy remedies for how you can be your own doctor. Oh, boy.
You know what? I saw some of these backstage. It's really amazing. I said, I want this list to put in my house so when I have one of these issues, I could do it without taking medicine.
I have to say, I was very proud of myself because I knew a lot of these remedies. Yeah, my kid's pediatrician was a homeopath when they so I learned a lot. Like, I became like my own at-home homeopath.
See, I knew nothing of that on that list. Yeah. I was oblivious. And you know what, everybody? It's time to turn this party up. Our dancer is ready. I can't wait to see you do it, man. Here we go. It's our Happy Dance Travel Trivia.
again, one more time. Give us one more little wiggle. Yeah, there you go. Yep.
You got a little robot in there. Doing it all. Hey, well done, man. Well done, well done. And let's say hello to Kathy Smith from Marthasville, Missouri. Hello there, Kathy. How are you?
Hi, Kelly. Hi, Michael.
Hey, Kathy, what's going on?
Doing really good. Trying to start out the week. We've got beautiful weather here in the Midwest finally.
Nice.
Kelly, you would love it. It was 79 all weekend, and we planted flowers all weekend.
Oh, how nice. I would have loved that.
Yes.
Oh, that
yes.
sounds great. Are you, do you have a green thumb?
They look a lot better when I buy them at the store than when I get them home, but we do okay.
Something happens, right?
It does. Why don't they look the same?
I apologize, too. I'm like, I'm so sorry for what's about to happen.
Exactly, exactly.
All right, we're going to spin the wheel, see what you're playing for, Kathy.
Thank
okay?
you.
What is it? I don't know. I can't. I mean, the wheel's broken, so I don't know what that says.
That's what you call the bootleg wheel, America.
Yeah? Is it? Okay. All right. Hey, Kathy, this is a great prize. Yeah, this is our arts and crafts project from the weekend.
That is so bootleg. Oh, man.
Somebody broke our wheel.
I finally get on and I break the wheel.
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. I snuck in here over the weekend and I smashed it myself. It's a great prize, Kath. The JW Marriott Cancun Resort and Spa in Mexico.
Oh.
Yeah.
7 days and 6 nights in a suite. It includes 2 meals daily plus a $500 dining credit?
Wow.
That will surely cover the 3rd meal and then some.
Maybe.
Yeah, and maybe a little booze. Who knows, Gelman? Who knows? Maybe cut out the 3rd meal entirely. Just get to the bar. And spa treatment per person. Yeah, this is a trip provided in parts by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $7,200. You have 20 seconds, Kathy, and only one guess. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Kathy, here we go. On Friday's show, we talk with actress Saoirse Ronan. What did Saoirse say her mom was? Who did Saoirse say her mom was excited to meet at the Academy Awards?
Michael Keaton.
You got it.
Congratulations, you and the guests will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the JW Marriott Cancun Resort and Spa. Located on a stretch of bright blue Mexican Caribbean beach, the JW Marriott Cancun Resort and Spa boasts 448 ocean-facing rooms and suites and is home to an expansive 35,000 square foot Mayan-inspired spa, pristine outdoor and indoor pools, private beach and cabanas, 9 international restaurants, and much more. Your prize is valued at approximately $7,200.
Kathy, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive $500 in movie tickets from Fandango.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, please pick a number between 1 and 235. Huh.
Okay, 58.
Right there. There we go. Hey, Kathy, congratulations. Congratulations, young lady. Everybody stay right there. When we come back, Scorpion star Katharine McPhee will be here with us.
Still ahead on live from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Terry Crews.
She stars as Paige on the CBS hit show Scorpion. Please welcome the talented singer and actress Katharine McPhee.
How are you?
Good. Good to be here.
So we've been talking about binge watching TV on Host Chat.
Oh, yes.
So what do you binge watch, or do you have time to binge watch?
Well, actually, I don't get time to watch too many things, but there's 2 shows that I binge watch.
Okay.
And I think that I'm a pretty well-rounded person for binge watching 60 Minutes and The Kardashians.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Those are like totally opposite spectrums.
Right, but I feel like I'm just understanding the world better.
Yeah.
By The Kardashians, 60 Minutes, I get the world news, I get the pop culture. It's perfect.
Now, have you ever been around the Kardashians?
You know what? I was just on a flight with her, with Kim. coming here to New York, I came in a little bit early.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was super early morning flight, and so we were in the same lounge. It was like a 6 a.m. flight, and I saw her as I was going to the bathroom, and I was like, oh my God, it's Kim Kardashian. I've met her before, but it's so weird because I'm like legitimately a fan of all the girls.
Yeah.
So it was, I'm just silly. So no one said anything to each other on the plane. We like make eye contact and I smiled, but we were like all tired and exhausted. And then when we landed, she's very nice. I've met her several times.
Yeah, lovely.
She said Lily Aldridge was on the flight as well, so she said hello to Lily, and I was just like staying in the back like,
what plane was this?
I know. It's like all these cool people on the flight, and I was just like hanging back, and then I saw Kim make eye contact with me. She's like, hi, Kat. And I was like, oh, she knows my name.
Kat. She doesn't just know your name, she knows like your nickname. Hey, Kat.
Yeah. But that was it. That was all I got. That was it.
Oh, that's all you need sometimes.
Yeah. I didn't have much to say because I was too nervous. I get nervous around her.
Was there like an inordinate amount of people like getting up to, like once in a while if there's a celebrity on the plane I'm taking, like I'll get up and use the bathroom repeatedly just to sort of like, you know, just stalk what they're watching or what they're eating or what they're reading.
Well, you know who that was. It was me. I was doing that, you know, when she was like putting her bags above the, I'm sorry, this is embarrassing.
But you know what, no, but the thing
like
is,
watching, staring at her.
You are a star in your own right, so I'm pretty sure there are people getting up to look at you, and congratulations, that Scorpion is now picked up for the 3rd season.
Hey, that's
congratulations,
great.
that
We just showed a clip.
Once again.
Does he live? We just want to know.
You'll have to tune in tonight.
Oh my gosh, is that from tonight?
You might be surprised at what happens.
Oh my God.
But yes, we're saving the world once again. We're repairing a damaged nuclear reactor in Chernobyl. So we're in Chernobyl tonight. And next week's the finale. So it's definitely an intense moment for Wage fans.
Right.
Paige and Walter fans. Because
they're called Wage.
Wage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wage.
So great.
So it's a fun episode tonight because they're going to have a little bit of a close moment. Wage.
Wow.
Wage, yeah.
All right, I like that. And another thing that you were part of that I got a chance to see was the American Idol finale.
Yeah.
And how was that for you? I mean, what was
great.
What was that night like for you to get back and to be around everybody who's competed on that show and people you competed with and against?
It was so cool. I don't know if you saw the opening number. We all came out in white. And for me, that was the coolest moment because it's like just a cool thing for everyone to come out together and celebrate what the show really was all about, which was the talent and then having the original judges come back out. It was just a cool experience. It felt like a uniting moment to celebrate how great the show has been for so many people, how many lives it's affected and all that kind of stuff. So I loved it.
After you came out and performed in the opening number, did you sit there and wait for Simon to say something horrible to you?
No, the group numbers were always like I'm pretty nervous. Yeah.
All the pressure's not on you.
No pressure that time. It was just a nice celebration.
Well, congratulations on season 3 of Scorpion being picked up. Love having you here. It is Scorpion tonight at 9 p.m. on CBS. Make sure you check out Katharine McPhee, everybody.
This is good. This is good exercise.
Even when he sits down, other parts of him explode out.
I can't help it.
You know what? Dolores was telling me that you run 4 miles a day on a treadmill, and I was like, he only runs 4 miles a day? Because I think you probably have the energy to run 40 miles a day.
I mean, this is me tired. Because I already ran my 4 miles. So I'm already like, I have so much energy to burn, and I don't know what to, I don't know, I was built with like a power pack. But the thing is, I only have 2 speeds. I'm either like this or I'm sleeping. Like, you know. My wife would be talking to me, honey, where are you? I'm like, I'm already gone. I kind of burn out. You find me under the coffee table like a little kid, you know what I mean?
But it's funny because, you know, in L.A., when I'm in L.A., during the football season on Saturdays, we work out together.
Okay, so tell me, what is that like?
Hard. You know what the problem is? We're both...
He needs to work out. It's like
because we're competitive. And it's like working out with you.
Right.
And we can't, you know, you can't let the other person lose. I'm tired, and I'm going, come on, Terry. Yeah, I ain't tired. inside, I'm like, no, Terry, please don't pick it up. Please.
I know. No, when I see his face, I see pain, and it's always like, oh my God, here we go. But we support each other.
We do.
We never compete. And my thing is, when you try to compete with each other, you're trying to get just a little bit more than the other guy.
We try to kill each other.
No, but that's not the way to fitness. That's not the right way.
No,
you have to do your speed, your time, your energy. And there are times when I have to sit down, there's times when he sits down, and I don't judge him.
And Latrielle is the one who's beating us both up.
Beating us up.
She's incredible.
She's amazing.
Seriously incredible.
And we know that. And I saw you went to the UNC Villanova championship, basketball championship game.
Yeah, I was on the front row. I was on the front. Let me tell you why I was on the front row. I did a charity game the day before, and Shaquille O'Neal dunked on me. Okay, it was supposed to be fun.
Yeah, but he can dunk from just standing.
Look at me hanging on him. Look, he took me with him. He's a flying mountain. He's a flying mountain. They were like, you know, Terry, and there was kids looking. They were like, Terry Crews, oh no. And it was the most. I literally fell on the ground and rolled. I mean, what could I do? They were like, Terry, we have a little boost in your ticket. We're gonna put you on the front row for these seats. And it was the best game of all time.
Yeah.
Did you have the urge to get up and play with them? I would assume that you can't just watch a game. You have to like.
No, well, not after Shaq dunks on you.
Yeah.
All impetus to play is over. I was done. I was sitting there eating popcorn. Like that.
Well, you know, we're gonna take a quick break, man. When we come back, Terry's gonna give us the 411 on Brooklyn.
That's a scene from Brooklyn Nine-Nine starring Terry Crews. Congratulations, picked up for a 4th season.
Yes, we just got picked up for our season 4.
Fantastic.
We got the whole picked up. It's coming back. It's rare now. You know what I mean? You know, you just have to be thankful when your show gets picked up. Because, you know, turn around one day and you're like, man, we're going to cut your season to 2 episodes. You're like, huh, what happened?
I was just going to say that.
No,
like, if it makes it beyond 2 episodes, there's a celebration.
We got it.
That's great.
But it's a fun show. But what's your favorite part about working on this comedy?
You know, it's me. That they named the character Terry. And because it's based on my life. I told him one time, you know, I have a minivan. I have 5 kids. I have been married for 27 years. I got all the whole thing. But a minivan is the perfect vehicle. It's the perfect vehicle if you have all these kids. And they put it in the show. Everything you mention, everything you talk about, they do their research. And so it's like they found out I like yogurt. And now they put the whole thing, Terry loves yogurt. I say it almost every other episode. But it's real. Everything I love, everything I put into it, it's basically
they make it you.
What's your favorite kind of yogurt? Can I ask?
Oh, strawberry. Strawberry Greek yogurt. It's all good.
So, yeah.
Fruit it's a good dessert with a little granola on top.
Yeah. Okay.
You're making us hungry. You know Gelman doesn't feed us.
We're good yogurt partners. Yes. We could be yogurt partners. Okay.
The show is Brooklyn Nine-Nine. To see the finale is tomorrow night at 9 p.m. on Fox. Make sure you check out Terry Crews, everybody.
See that? Coming up next, tips for doing your own doctor when we return.
Wednesday on Live from Dancing with the Stars, Von Miller and Whitney Carson.
Live always gives stars the red carpet treatment.
That's why there's only half a cup of coffee here.
You will all be asked to leave with Jason.
Next up, Jason Bateman. And it's Health Week.
Judging from the lack of applause, more of you need to...
Fighting bad breath, suffering from a tension headache. Well, Amy Goodman, contributing editor of Rodale's Organic Life, says you need to take charge of your health because the cure may be right at your fingertips. Hi, Amy.
Hey.
Hello, Amy.
So many people, you know, go right to the drugstore and the pharmacy and pick up all of these, you know, over-the-counter things. What can we do that we already have in our power right at home?
There's so much, and these are expert-tested tips. And the thing is, right, when you're feeling sick, the last thing you want to do is make a trip to the drugstore when you can make a trip to your pantry with affordable, easy ideas. So first up is ginger. It's a great anti-nausea treatment when you're feeling sick. If you're pregnant, you have the spring flu that you're trying to get over, you take fresh ginger, you peel it, you boil it with water, let it set, you put it into an ice tray and you make ice cubes. These are ginger chips that we're creating. You want to give it a pound here? Then with any kitchen implement, go ahead, get it started.
If I found out I was pregnant, I'd be like,
right? Yes, thank goodness that's not going around like the flu, but yes. And great for post, you know, surgery. and you make it into these little chips. And what you do is you suck on these chips. The ginger is going to make your stomach feel better. Not a slushy, Michael. Oh. And then it's also going to rehydrate you as well. You were saying, actually, that you had a cold in which the next tip would have really been handy.
Yeah, just coughing all night.
Oh, my God. And I had that, too, for spring break. It was like the cough that never went away. In dark chocolate, experts found that there is a compound that is more effective than codeine at quelling that insistent cough. So we're talking codeine has side effects like constipation and exhaustion. And as a busy mama, I'm already exhausted. Right. So try a couple of squares of the chocolate and see if it works for you.
Is that like one square?
Yeah, a couple squares.
Well, I have a question, though. What if I'm just trying to prevent the cough from ever coming? Can I just eat more chocolate?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're going to do preventative measures, too. I like that.
Yes, I like a preventative treatment.
So next up, if you have bad breath and you ran out of the mouthwash, because that's the one thing on my list I always habitually forget to get yourself some lemons and some yogurt. Take a tablespoon of the lemon juice, add it to a cup of water, about 8 ounces, and you gargle this. The lemon kills the bacteria that causes the bad breath or the odor-causing bacteria in the mouth. Then the yogurt is a probiotic that restores the bacteria in the mouth that is good for you, and this is going to keep the bad breath away for 12 to 24 hours.
Wow. Also, brushing your teeth helps.
Yes.
I was sitting here thinking, I got a few people going to have a grove of these.
Yes. And if you're an insomniac, have a hard time going to sleep, tart cherries. They are packed with melatonin that's going to help you go to sleep. And then, you know, take a bath afterwards with some lavender. Essential oils like lavender are proven to make you feel more sleepy.
My trainer tells me this all the time.
Yeah. Tart cherries. Who knew?
Well, Amy, we got to take a quick break. When we come back, if you ever had food poisoning, Amy's going to show you how to cure that. It sounds like it's hard to swallow, but she swears that works.
Now that I've manhandled these are for the tension headache.
This is a toothpick.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. No, you put it in between your teeth, but you do not bite down, people. And this is going to release the jaw, release the muscles, so that you don't get the tension headache. Are you biting down? Don't bite down.
Don't hold down.
But yeah, don't bite down. Yeah. So you keep those in you keep them in your desk, you keep them in your car, you give it a shot. Come up here. Now, for all the summer sandals and shoes you get the new blisters, keep those in your mouth. That's fantastic. I can talk. So then you dip this in the mouthwash, antiseptic. This is great for the blisters. You put it on the blister, it dries it out twice a day until the blister's gone. And that's going to dry that puppy out and keep it clean. Next, if you feel like you're a little queasy in your tummy, you feel like you have food poisoning maybe. Oh my gosh, I can barely look at her. Make yourself a cup of black tea, the tannins in the tea, and the burnt toast. If you're feeling sick, you're going to burn the toast anyway. It's the charcoal and the toast, it's the tannins in the tea that are going to neutralize what's going on in your grumbly tummy and make you feel better faster.
Oh, wow.
And the garlic. Okay, this is actually if you have a sore throat with those, you know, hay fever, all those winter, spring colds. The garlic has been proven, the garlic juice is antimicrobial, kills the bacteria that cause the soreness in the throat. Gargle with garlic in warm water. Trust me, if you have a sore throat, you'll do anything to get rid of it, right?
You're not going to kiss anybody after that, but go ahead and do it.
No. Then you do the mouthwash.
You shouldn't be because you have a sore throat anyway.
Then you do the lemon yogurt.
Then you do the mouthwash and get rid of it.
And lastly, peppermint and cinnamon gum was proven to like calm down drivers on the road. They felt like they were 30% faster to their destination, and they felt like more relaxed on there. You can do candies too. That wasn't actually tested, but you can try the gum.
Wow.
Right? Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. All right, for more information on everything Amy has showed us, you go to kellyandmichael.com. How's your headache? Relieved?
It's gone.
It's gone already. Amazing. Amy Goodman, everybody from Rodell's Organic Life. Stay right there. We will be right back.
All our health tips are on their website.
Cloves of garlic.
Kelly Sutner from Cocoa Beach, Florida said she found the first question on the poll amusing. Here in Cocoa Beach, we never had to break out our winter clothes unless you count socks for our flip-flops.
Oh, yeah. Rub it in. Rub it in. Rub it in. And then we had Brittany. She says, I always feel judged when Netflix asks me if I'm still watching during my binge watching session. And she's like, yes, I'm still watching. Stop judging me.
Yeah.
But it does make you feel like, am I really a loser right now? I'm sitting in front of TV all day.
And guess what? It's none of your business.
Exactly, Netflix. Take that.
And tomorrow's show, Jason Bateman is here.
Yes, taking charge of your health by trusting your gut. And everybody, the tax deadline is...
tonight at midnight.
Bye.